supposed to chop, he's supposed to cop, he's supposed to chill. Person where walk supposed to dance, he's supposed to rock, he's supposed to flex.
Hello, hey, VC, we caught you dancing.
That's my girl, man.
That's your jam. That's your jam.
Listen, if you can turn it off, I was gonna flip this whole computer over. If you have no streaming, everything will be done. What's good?
You were ready. You know, life is good. You feel me?
I feel you. I feel like I said it before. I said it before. I'm gonna say it again. Any day that you can get up and have a literal sunrise on your forehead, you know what I mean? You know that it is a day that the Lord has blessed you. Come on in here, Reggie, looking like
yeah. You're so silly. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Go ahead and tell us that you're here in the comments so we know we're not talking to ourselves. Hey, I see Jennifer is here. Hey, girl. Hello, everybody. If you're watching on Instagram, I just want to say thanks for coming to watch us. But we want to let you know that we are streaming live from YouTube and Facebook at by Regina Nicole, the same name. And you'll be able to see a little bit more than just me and the paintings. You'll be able to see the other people that are joining me. So we want to encourage you to go watch from Facebook and YouTube at by Regina Nicole. Okay?
By Regina.
That's going to be best. Yes, BY, yes, ever. All right.
They're buying paintings, and they can also think like I can also purchase a Regina. By Regina. You see? I'm here. I'm here all night.
You are here all night. You know, we want to just say thank you guys for being here and for joining us. All right. So what we need you to do right now, we need you to share this, okay? Because it's gonna be dope. We're here to have fun, and we want to make sure that we let everybody else know. So I want you to go ahead and share it. It was funny. I was about to say I'm going to share it, but it's from my page.
So I'm pushing share right now. I'm sharing it on my page because sharing is caring. That was really, really corny. I should never say that again.
But you're corny, so
I'm gonna remember you said that and hold it against you. The rest of our lives.
You're so funny.
Yo, talk to me. What are we doing tonight?
What are we doing tonight? Okay, so I am an artiste.
Okay,
but people don't really
not an artist.
Not an artist. I am
an artiste.
I am an artiste. And people do not really know that I am an artiste. Okay,
they don't see you breaking glass.
They don't see me out here breaking glass. They don't see me because I'm in my stories breaking glass, and so people are not seeing. And so you know what? Honestly, let me tell you what really happened. All of February, I was like, I'm gonna do this dope Black History series, and I was just like I was in my zone. I'm like painting, and I'm like, I'm knocking these paintings out, right?
And they were dope.
And then I looked up, and I was like, yo, February is over. Like, what? I have all these Black History paintings, and February is over, and I did it for the month of February. I need to let the world see, rather than just the people in my stories. But thank you so much for people in my stories. They be rocking with me, so some of them they seen.
To be fair.
Yes.
Part of the reason why you haven't showcased a lot of them is because as soon as you finish one, it's gone. Like people buy them as soon as they're done. And so, don't blame yourself. People, they want your stuff. They want your products.
You know what I'm going to do real fast? I just thought about this. Sorry, I shouldn't even say this out loud. But I have people that are listening on Instagram, and I want to make sure they can hear you. So I want to take my headphones out so that they can hear you too. But I want to tell you, if you're watching on Instagram, I want to encourage you, hop on over to Facebook or YouTube at by Regina Nicole. Okay, as I switch my headphones, hopefully it doesn't cut off. So 1 second.
I just want to. I'm feeling some kind of way. People are talking about your look in the comment section, and I'm a vibe too. I got stuff on my head. I got stars on my chest. You know what I'm saying? But people out here shouting you. I just want to let you know I'm feeling some kind of way. That's it. Some kind of way. Now we can't hear you, but I'm gonna fix that real quick. Bang! Look at that.
Okay, I was just saying, if you guys are there, let us know in the comments that you're watching. And if you're on Instagram, hop on over to Facebook or to YouTube at by Regina Nicole and find us there. All right, so real quick, I was just saying,
thank you, Jennifer.
An artist, yes, you're right. A lot of the paintings have been selling off of me showing them in my stories. Honestly, some of them that you'll see tonight have already been sold. But we want to show you, and we don't want to keep you long, but I also have some really dope people here who have some really dope products. And honestly, like all month, I was supposed to be reviewing them. And I was like, man, the month's over. Let's just all do this one time. Let's just do it all one time. So I'm going to bring them in. I have some of their products I want to review, and we're going to have some fun. All right? We're going to have some fun. And this painting right here is not one of the, that's not one included, but I do want to make a real quick thing real fast. Okay. So this painting is what I call prophetic painting. Okay. I painted this in a worship space. I painted this with Willie singing. Willie does this thing where he sings and I will paint, and we do like kind of prophetic worship. It's kind of like what God was downloading in my spirit, what God was giving me. And this was like an outcome. So like this painting is dope too, because it has like a dope meaning behind it, and it's like from a worship space. But it's a little bit different when I'm doing that with like directly with God and in that worship space than versus me painting aside from that. So this one is here. It's not part of the set, but I just set it there just as our intro, and then we'll go in. And
Okay. I wasn't invited to paint as you worship, but it's cool. I'm not gonna hold it against you, and we gonna move on. We gonna move on.
You know, once you say that, now you don't play with me because
I want to paint. I want to paint. I want to come and I want to paint.
Oh, you good.
What's good, Michaela?
Hi. Glad to
hey, girl.
Hi. I love the painting. I love the painting.
Thank you. So we have Michaela. I can't really hear you too well.
You can't hear me?
Okay, yes. Come closer, just like that. That'll be a little bit better so I can hear you good. We want to make sure I can hear you. Michaela is our first product that we're going to do, and I am so proud of it. Hold on one second. Michaela, can you tell us where you are right now?
Pardon?
Where are you right now?
I'm currently at Oakwood University in Carter.
Yes. Yes, she is at Oakwood University. Come on, college student. Come on, college student.
Yes.
We are so. This one's funny. I'm sorry. People are texting me, but I know you guys are trying to tell me. Anyways, okay. So, real fast. Okay, yeah. Yeah, real fast. Michaela, is your phone by like a fan or the AC? It's hard to hear you.
No.
No, there you go. No, pick it up. There you go. That is perfect. Can you guys hear me fine too, BC? Because I'm hearing people saying they can't see me. Can you do me a favor? Can you go on my Instagram and in the comments, just tell them to come on over here? That would be lovely. All right, great. This is all one big happy family here. I'm so happy. I'm totally chill. Okay, so Michaela said she's at Oakwood, which I'm so happy for you, and I'm so proud of you because she's at Oakwood. How old are you?
I'm 19 years old.
She's 19, and she has already written her first book. What?
Yes.
What I was doing at 19, I know I wasn't writing a book. I mean, I was doing something good, but I wasn't writing a book.
You were being you. That's good enough.
I was being me. Yeah, so we praise God for me being me. But you, my friend, were writing a book. And so we're super excited about the fact that you wrote a book. And it's great. And we want you to tell us a little bit about it. And we want you to tell us a little bit why you did it. And while you start that, I'm going to switch out my paintings.
Okay.
And you start telling me, I'm going to switch it out, and then we're going to vibe together. And I'll talk about this painting, and you're going to talk about our first product.
Okay. I think it's important to start off when I discuss about the book, about why I wrote it. The first poem in the book is actually a poem I wrote right after George Floyd was murdered. Mm-hmm. And growing up in America as a kid, you know you're Black, and you know that that world isn't what it should be. But you still have a little bit of hope. Yeah. Hope is so very important. But I remember really vividly after Trayvon Martin was killed, like I realized how really how messed up things were. And just because every now and then, or really quite more often than what should be, we get things in the media about police brutality and people who are unjustly killed. It happens so much more than we see. And so I wanted to write the book for an educational purpose. I wanted to write it to basically show people that even though you might not be seeing this, it's still happening. So not only do I talk about police brutality, I talk about colorism, the racial wealth gap, school to prison pipeline, the judicial system, everything, stereotypes. I cover everything, and then I also cover our hope for the future and seeing everyone band together to promote change and how really beautiful that is, even though it's in a really messed up time, but how beautiful it is to see all different people's sexualities, ethnicities, points of view come together. And that's why I thought it was so important. I have pictures in my book. That's why I thought it was so important, like these pictures. I thought it was so important to include pictures, and with the pictures there's 16 pictures and 16 real life stories of real people and the things that they have personally gone through, featuring Pastor Regina right there, yes. And so I thought it was very important to put a face to story, because it's so much harder to ignore a story when you have an actual person to look at. When you have an actual person that says, I went through this. You can just heard that it happened and you're like, oh, well, I've never seen it, or doesn't really affect me. But when you have to look at someone in their eye and hear what they've gone through, it changes the game. So it was very important for me to incorporate that into the book.
Yo, Michaela, so I know you, as you mind, I guess, how you were feeling and the feelings of those around you, the time and everything, to pen this book, you had a certain direction or feeling that you were navigating. I know people always ask, hey, what do you want people to get from this book? But I think I want to ask, as you put into the book, what did you notice it pulling out of you, and how did it affect you in the creation process?
I got to say everything that I've wanted to say for a very long time. And I really appreciated that. I got to express my anger and my sadness and pull from all different types of my life. A good example is the poem Pretty, which is about colorism and the phrase, oh, you're so pretty for a dark-skinned girl. And dark-skinned girls having been bashed and through the media and even in personal lives. And I've seen this happen in my own family, with my own family members having to go through this. And I wrote it as basically, I wrote it with love to those family members, because they're so very important to me. And I just want other people to know that they're not alone. And then with the first poem, Why I'm Numb, that was inspired by the killing of George Floyd. And then I was interviewing this one lady, Nikki, for my book. She's in the book at the tied to the last poem in the book. White lady Nikki, and she was crying. I was interviewing her and she was crying and crying, and she said, I can't imagine what you go through, not only being a woman, but being a Black woman. I have no idea how that feels, and I'm just so heartbroken for you. And I remember sitting there on her front porch interviewing her and thinking, why is she crying? And of course I know why she's crying, but it's it's very hard for me to feel sorry for myself in a sense, because if Black people, just as a community, if we just felt bad all the time, even though we have a very good reason to, we wouldn't have survived this long. So that's why that poem is called Why I'm Numb. It's a list of everything that we have to go through, and why I'm angry and all the types of stuff, and what's made me numb to injustices that I really shouldn't be numb to, where walking into a store and being followed is a normal for me. It's just the way it is. And I don't get necessarily upset because I just have to deal with it. And that's absolutely terrible. I really, what it gave to me to let me say everything I wanted to say. And I found that once I finished it, I didn't have anything else to say anymore. I feel like I have said all that I can.
Yo, well, you came to shut it down, Michaela. Thank you for starting us off. I don't even want to talk after you. But no, I mean, I love you being able to have that opportunity to just, like you said, to say what you wanted to say and to actually use your voice. And that's something that I'm super proud of you for doing. One of the things that resonated with me so much was just the stories, and how you said, like, it's hard to, like, not when you connect it with a story, like when you hear that name and you see that picture, like, it's a difference, man. And I love this, and I love the Lord. I know this is not church, but I love Jesus. Listen, I'm a paint, but I'm still painting for the Lord. And y'all gonna get these sermons through these paintings, okay? So I love the fact that you said stories, because the painting that I have right here is really just the idea and the concept of broken stories, right? Of broken stories. And so you see, like, the broken pieces of glass that's all around Africa, and it's kind of just like the brokenness, that the broken stories that we all have, where it's all centered around Africa, centered around where we came from, where we come from. There's another painting that I'm like, I'll explain that one in a second, that kind of goes along with this one, but it just represents the broken stories that come from our heritage and come from where we come from. And so, like, in the gold that's there in the middle kind of just represents that rich heritage, that rich golden, like, it's gold, it's royalty, right? It's that the royalness. And I think for so many of us, we've kind of forgotten that. We've forgotten our heritage. We've kind of forgotten where we've come from, right? And it's like these broken stories, being able to connect them back to where we came from, connect them back to Africa, and connect them back to the richness that flows through. The gold kind of runs off. You see that where the gold, you can see it. The gold runs off kind of like a golden river that's flowing through, and it's kind of just reminding us that it just overflows. And so that's this painting. And I just want to say thank you, like, for your, what we fight for. I love the fact of kind of what you're doing, and we want to encourage you to keep going. This is the first book. First means there's gonna be a second. So we're excited about that, excited about what you're doing, and we look forward to kind of what's going to be coming next for you, because I know that there's going to be more. And so do me a favor and tell the people, because I see somebody there in the comments there says, incredible, Michaela. If you guys are watching, go ahead and respond to us in the comments, talk to us, and let's let the people know that y'all need. I'm not gonna tell y'all need to go get my painting, but I'm gonna tell you that you need to go get this book. Okay, you need to go get this book. You need to go get this book, and she's using it to pay for her tuition. Y'all need to go get the girls' book. Okay,
yeah, go get it.
Tell them what they can do. Tell them how they can do that.
So it's available on Amazon in the book paperback section. All you have to do is go on Amazon, hit when you go to the categories where you can, like, look up, like, home or anything like that. You just look up books and just type in What We Fight For by Michaela Maddox, and it should pop up. It's $12 purchase, and all the money goes towards paying my tuition at Oakwood University. I know financial freedom is freedom. So yes, all of it goes to paying my tuition. That's how you can purchase it.
Man, Michaela, I'm excited. I want to thank you for sharing with us. Y'all hit her up, book, Amazon, find her Facebook, and support this young woman, not just in her matriculation through school, but in the overall process of bringing this art that speaks to us in powerful ways. Michaela, thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You have a great one.
You too.
So I want to bring on my new friend. She's my new friend, Cherie, and we're going to talk through some of what she has brought to present to us today. Cherie, come on and tell us about what's going on in this amazing setup that you have right here with you.
Hey, so hi everybody. So I am Cherie, and my product is Savvy Syrups by Cherie. Yeah. We are a artisan beverage and syrup company, and our goal is actually for people to have fun in the kitchen. So what we're going to do tonight is I am going to feature our mint Savvy syrup, and I'm literally going to give you 4 ways that you can use syrup. And the reason why I'm doing this is because so many people go to my site and they go, oh, I'm so excited about these flavors and syrups, but how do I use them? So I'm going to show you. So we're going to start off by making a mocktail. This is actually one of my favorites because when friends come over who don't drink, they want something special for themselves also, right? It's not just about ginger ale. So we're going to start off with a great mocktail. We're going to start off with some pomegranate juice, And some people may say, I don't like the taste of pomegranate. It's too tart, but we're going to hook it up. That's what we're going to do.
Okay.
So we're going to start with pomegranate juice. We are going to take mint savvy syrup, of course. And let me tell you a little bit about this product, about all my products. They are all infused with natural flavors. So if it's mint, you know that we had bushels of mint that we muddled and we put into the syrup. If it's rosemary, grapefruit, know that somebody's behind the scenes juicing grapefruit. We try to make this as pure as possible. And let me just say this, we're not one of those companies that are like, oh, we're all natural, oh, we're all vegan. I say, hey, what about flavor? We haven't lost the taste for flavor. So we're going to take just 1 ounce of our mint savvy syrup, right? We're going to add some ice, and this is what you call building. You're going to build a drink. So you don't just want to throw everything in there. Add some ice, and then we're going to top it off with some ginger beer. So let me just tell you, I'm about to start up some stuff, but Gosling's ginger beer, it is the shidiggity. Okay, I'm just going to tell you that. You can say whatever you want to say. I'm telling you, this right here, shidiggity. You're going to top it off with some ginger beer, and look how beautiful that is. You're going to finish it off with a dehydrated lime. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Right? Very nice. I mean, I think that if you have people come over, you really should treat them like kings and queens. Don't just take something out of a bottle and serve. So this is our first use of the mint savvy syrup. Our second one is, how many of you wake up in the morning, you have a nice bowl of fruit?
Yes.
Sometimes it's tart, sometimes it's sweet, but sometimes you just want a little something else. Listen, boom. A little bit of syrup on top. There you go.
In the fruit.
Sweet fruit. Okay? There you go. All right. So I know that some people like coffee, some people like tea. And I will tell you that, I have a lot of syrups that are, I would say, lean towards being better in coffee, and some that lean better towards tea. This one, of course, mint. I have to tell you, I have made a mint latte before, and it was fantastic. And I didn't need to go to Starbucks to pay, however much you want to pay. I made it right at home with my little frother. Like, it was just as good. I'm just going to tell you, it really was. But if you just want to add a little bit of kind of kick to your teas, tea, mint. My mother is my judge, because she's the most, I would say, judgmental about everything. And I made this for her, and she literally said, this made it so that I didn't have to add sugar. I got that mint. I was able to just give it a little pop, and it was fantastic. So this is our third idea, just with some hot tea. If you want to just put some mint in there. Now, the last one, I'm just going to be honest, Pastor Gina. You might have loved one. Okay, I don't want to get you in trouble, but I would say that a mint martini, hey, let's just take it there. So I'm all about making it very easy also. When you go to a bar or anything, you see them mixing all this stuff together, and you're like, how do I duplicate that at home? Literally, you can do it yourself. And we make it very simple. So take some ice. I'll go easy because, we got impressionable people. You just need 1 ounce of your favorite vodka. Hey, this is Tito's. I didn't bring out the real good stuff, but hey, we're gonna work it out anyway. 2 ounces. So do a 1-to-2 ratio. Right? What do you like to drink? Tell me.
Man, so I was going to argue with you, but we didn't have time about this ginger beer. If there's not a little gray cat with some red shorts and some black sunglasses in my ginger beer, I don't know if it's the best one. I don't know, but all right. I really want to try this one now. See how I'm a fan of ginger beer. I love sorrow. Those are my bags.
All right. We won't fight in front of everybody.
We'll do it later. We'll do it on screen.
All right. Go ahead. So what'd you say, Gina?
I drink Sprite.
That's what I drink. So I made my concoction 1-to-2, or I would really say is based on how sweet or how, less sweet you want it.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't really proper. My mother would be upset that I said
It
that.
worked.
You know what I'm saying.
It
Based
worked.
on your taste, okay? So I made this. This is going to be a quick mint martini. I'm all about showing off. Another dehydrated lime to make that really beautiful. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that is your 4th use of my mint savvy syrup right there. So really, our syrups are for cooking, for beverages, you name it. In fact, I love it when people send me comments and say, hey, I used your habanero honey on some chicken wings last night and I can't get enough.
Mm-hmm.
So really, when I say we want you to have fun, we do want you to have fun. And that's the mint savvy syrup.
Mm-hmm.
And I have my syrups here. Now, look, I'm happy that I caught this live here because now I realize I need to liven up what I'm doing.
You gotta up it up. You gotta
Where's my syrup?
Fruit, so the fruit things sound good. I opted for the lemon.
You gotta do like the yeah.
I opted for the lemon one. I got some other ones, some blueberry, and what else I get? Oh, for my tea, some chamomile, honey chamomile, because I love chamomile tea. So
where's my syrup, Regina? Where's my syrup? Where's my syrup?
I got
your
you.
syrup is on the way.
I told you, Cherie is my homie. We here.
And so I just want to go ahead and just I endorse this product. Okay, you guys want to go ahead and get yourself some. And I mean, isn't this so cute? The packaging is just beautiful. I mean, the box. I did a whole tutorial thing, my whole little video thing.
You did do an unboxing?
I did. I videoed it, and I have the whole. I mean, it just came so nice. It has the sticker.
Oh, bubble paper. That's what I want. Yeah.
The box, okay, because this is into the details. Because I've been looking.
Where do you find a purple interior box?
Listen, we've all been told over and over that the details matter.
Yeah.
I want my customers to know that the details matter for me. Like I'm just not trying to whip up something and try to make a quick buck. I'm about really listening to the customers. I want them to have a full experience from the time they open the box until the time they consume the product. That's what it's about for me. And when I say that, I'm for real. Like by day, I work at a major accounting firm, one of the big fours, and I am a consultant by day. But this is where I take that hat off and I get funky. Like I all types of things. I whip things off the site and put other things back on. Like this weekend, I was experimenting with jalapenos. So look for something cool coming with jalapenos. And it's all about just having fun. You know.
You had me at hello.
I want to say, so we have before you tell us how we can find you, first thing I want to say is, so we have a question. Somebody says, which one besides the mint would you recommend for tea?
Oh yeah, so the honey chamomile is phenomenal.
Okay.
I also recommend the basil. Now a lot of people kind of deflect to the mint, but basil gives you a nice leaf kind of spin. So I would go for the basil also. The blueberry sage, when people see that combination, they're like, try it in your tea. You're gonna love it. Love it, love it. And then there's also a rosemary grapefruit that if you want something more citrus in your tea, that's a really good one also.
Can I ask a quick question, Regina? For my culinary people, can these syrups be used in like recipes and sauces and reductions? Is that possible?
Absolutely. So I'm so glad that you asked that because I'm actually working with a chef right now. And I came out, you know how you all prepared? I'm like, I got my spiel, blah, blah. He's like, stop. I want to use these in salad dressing.
Oh, yeah.
So he has taken a couple and he's whipped it up and used it in salad dressing, they have been really, really good, if I may say so. He really upped it. And then you can also use them in baking. So I have an espresso that is really good. And I have a mocha, a Mexican mocha that has a little bit of spice in it. So that has been used to kind of drizzle all over chocolate cake. And that came out.
See.
Really good.
Regina, tell us how to get a purple interior box because I need.
I can't hear Regina. I can't hear you.
Shame. There we go. Sorry, guys. There we go. Yeah, so now I was saying perfect. Let's have you. I am going to tell you about this painting real fast. And then after I do that, I'm going to have you tell us how we can find you and how people can get one of those purple boxes, as BC's called. Savvy Syrups. And it's so funny. Jennifer McCall, you're in the I see you in the comments, girl. First of all, thanks for watching. But you were the first person I thought of because she makes these mocktails. And we used to have, when we have church events, she would get in there mixing up the drinks and she would be doing her thing. So when I thought of the syrups, I definitely thought of you, Jennifer. I was like, oh, she's going to love it. Okay, so this piece here is kind of like the twin, I guess, cousin, sister, cousin. Hey, Cherie is my cousin, which we didn't add. I'm going to throw that out there. That's the fam. That's the fam. So this is a cousin piece to the piece that we just showed. And I absolutely love it. I don't know if y'all can really get into these. Yeah, you can see these details. Because this is also broken glass. And so, like, contrary to the other one, which was the red, the yellow, and the red, yellow, and green, this one's all clear broken glass. And this one just, I mean, if you look at it, it just kind of looks like a river. I don't know if you guys see that. Like, it looks like it's the river. And so it also has the broken pieces of glass and it represents the broken stories. You can't see it, but it's all different textures. Like, it's not just like one thing that I broke of glass. It's like several different broken glass pieces that I'm taking, and I take the different textures from all of the glass and put them together. And it represents the broken stories that came out from our people, from our ancestors. There's just so many different stories, so many different things that we went through. And when you think about it, just imagining even the trips and things that they had to go through, just imagining just people's stories, just being in the river, just the fact that we were the lost stories that are there, right? So it's that, but then it also, like, there's a piece here in the middle that, no, I'm going to bring this closer. I kind of want you to see. There's a piece there in the middle. What is this? I don't know. What is this vibes giving you guys? What, anybody got it? Anybody giving? Is this giving you guys any vibes?
Infinity Stone.
Yes. Okay, so when I look at this, guys, when I look at this thing, I mean, I don't know how I found a specific piece of glass that really just gave me Black Panther Wakanda vibes. Okay.
Oh, okay.
When you look at it, it just gives the vibes, and it's kind of just like, I was like, man. And so I put it there really just to represent that story. Now, granted, Wakanda, it's a story, but it's a story because when we all kind of watched Wakanda and that time when it came out, it was so much pride that was like in here, right? It was just like pride. And so I called this Pride Stories. That's the name of this piece because it's like I put that story there. Is in the midst of all of our stories, like that pride story really should be something that we gravitate to, and just realize that to have pride in your story, to have pride in where you came from, to have pride in who you are. And then we added that gold in there because listen, this is a gold series, okay? Because listen, Africa's rich, we rich. Listen, we are majestic, okay? We like all that is like we coming prideful, okay? We're coming and being happy and rejoicing and prideful in who we are as a people. And so this is our Pride Stories. That's the name of that piece. And so now, Cherie, if you wouldn't mind, if you could tell us how we can get some of these savvy syrups to do some salad dressings, mocktail,
Sure.
all those things.
Absolutely. So you can, the best way is to reach me on my site, which is savvysyrups.com. And you'll see all the flavors that we have there, as well as we have 2 sizes. We kind of have our 12 ounce. I recommend this if you're making it for punches, for, you have several people over. And we have a smaller size, a 5 ounce size, that is for personal use. So either one, but have fun with it most of all and give me your feedback.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well, I know we already know who wants some here. DC wants some. I don't know if Myron is watching, but I definitely thought of him too because he makes these cakes. I almost got him, but I was like, I'm gonna have him by his own. But he
might want to talk about Myron when I talk about cooking. Myron, I know you watching, Myron. You on IG? I'm calling you out. Come cook with me, Myron. Let's go.
That's funny. All right. So yes, thank you so much for being here. Go follow her now and make sure you guys get your syrups. And thank you, cousin, for joining us.
Anytime.
All righty.
All right.
So That was a quick trigger finger. Reggie, I know you're moving. I just want you to know, for all the nerds who will kill me if I don't say it, your stone is actually not too far from the actual fictional location of Wakanda, according to Marvel. So, you doing big things with no money.
I did it on purpose. What you talking about? I knew that. Why? See, because why you had to come to me like I didn't know? Listen, if you're watching on IG, you need to head over to Facebook or to YouTube. Regina Nicole, and join us over here so you can see everybody. You can see BC being a clown. Okay. Yeah. So
I'm about to add Taylor on because I don't want to deal with you and you knew where Wakanda was. So what up, Tay?
Hey.
We gonna move this one out of the way, and I'm gonna talk with you, my friend. So, I say friend loosely because you and me, we ain't really.
We're not friends.
We not. Whenever I see you, we have to fight immediately.
It's up.
It's
up.
I don't know if it's up because you lose, so technically it's down.
I definitely think I won last time. You know.
Is that a concussion still? Is that what that is? It's okay. We'll work it out. Yo, Tay. So. The second reason I beef with you is because you do something that I have not yet benefited from. You do something that I have not been like. You ain't call me and be like, yo, I need a brand ambassador. You know what I'm saying? You ain't hit him. Yo, tell us what you do so people can see why I'm upset with you.
Okay, well, my name is Taylor Edmonds, and I am the CEO and founder of 1K1 by Taylor Joelle.
Yes, CEO and founder.
And founder. She threw it in there. CEO and founder. Come on, Tay.
I guess I would start off by why I named it 1K1. I was on Instagram and I was watching a motivational speaker, and I remember at that time when I was watching the video, I was very discouraged because I was seeing other people doing things that I wanted to do, as in like making a clothing brand. And I was like, well, all these other people have the followers, they have the fans, and they're making a clothing brand. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to make mine. People will shop my brand. So then in her video, she was saying, it doesn't matter if there's 1,000 other people doing what you want to do. You can be 1,001. You can do what you want to do, whether that's being a doctor, being a dancer, a singer, a basketball player. If you want to do it and you're very passionate about it, then you should do it. So that's what my brand is about.
I love a brand with a story, man. Oh,
Let me just say, I just want to say, so, okay, so Taylor, I don't think I told you this before, but I saw your brand and everything, right? And of course I'm like, okay, let me get some from Taylor because she's Taylor. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Y'all doing stuff. Of course I'm going to get it because you're you. So I'm just like, okay, I got to support. And then once I heard like what the 1K1 meant, because I just thought it was like, some like, some young people stuff that I just didn't get. And I'm just like, Lord have mercy. Maybe I'm old. Okay. I don't get
don't say maybe. You are, but keep going.
Hold on. And then I was like, yo, when I heard, what the brand was, I was like, yo, that's dope. So, yeah. So, I'm super proud of you, and I love the brand. I don't know if it's my turn yet, but I'm gonna just hop in here and
go ahead.
Oh,
hey, fire!
Oh, yo, when you come for the neck though.
Yes, go ahead. Before you have something, did you have something else you want to add? And I'm gonna cut you off.
No, not really. I think am I allowed to share on this thing?
What you mean share?
Like share my screen.
Oh no, we should have talked about that before. What you got?
You don't have them capabilities.
A picture?
Oh yeah, because it says share at the bottom, so I was gonna see it says I can share screen.
Go on, share it, girl.
I did. But carry on. Go ahead. Text me what you're trying to do, or text it to BC. I don't care. Okay, so in the meantime, while she's working on that, Taylor, I think if you should text it to BC, maybe that could work, or text it to me, then maybe we can try. But real fast, something I'm super excited about. I'm gonna tie my painting in with Taylor's brand, which I'm like geeked about the fact that I could do this because I didn't do this on purpose. But look into the shirt one more time. IG, go come over here and watch on YouTube and Facebook. Okay, so
a brand called 1K2 for this shirt.
Okay, all right. So
I like that.
This is my favorite painting in the series. I can't even lie. Listen, don't
dope, though.
Ain't it though? Look, get into these details. I don't even know. Oh my gosh. You got the cheetah there, you got the zebra, like, it's just so fire. And it matches the shirt, which is what I got so excited about. So I was like, oh yeah, I can put the two together. So I was super excited. When I called this one Chibra, in college, there was two girls and they created this thing called Chibra, and they were so silly. And I said, okay, we're gonna name it after you guys. So it's actually sold already. One of them bought it. So yeah, but I just love it. It's beautiful and it represents just the richness again. The golden, if you see the gold in there, just the richness of Africa. I mean, you know, we're the animals there and everything. Taylor, you guys have been there. You've seen, like, you know, the pictures that you guys have with lions and all that stuff. It's so beautiful. It's just so much beauty in Africa, and it's like so much of it that we just don't know.
Are those animals locatively accurate on your painting? Like, did you put them where they actually are on the continent? You Google locations from animals and be like, oh, this one's over here.
Turn it together. Who let you on this stream?
I don't know. I broke in.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Tay.
Oh, well, I can just say this. My site right now is on vacation. We are going to be rebooting the site very soon, as soon as I do what I'm supposed to do, which is make a promotional video. But there should be new merchandise out, and then eventually we will drop little things that we had dropped before on the site. So, yeah.
Yo, Tay, I'm hate aside, I'm really mad amped for you. I'm saying, even though you, the kind of person that you are, I'm not even gonna look at you right now while I talk to you, but I'm about to cop me some merch and I'm gonna make myself a brand ambassador, just so I can be like, yo, I'm cool with, they sent me stuff, even though I pay for it on my own. But yo, I love the fact that you not only are you an inspiration for yourself, you're an inspiration for those around you. Like, yo, you can be that 1K1, whatever you want to do, go ahead and do that thing. That thing is dumb dope, and I'm excited about it.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
I'm not proud, but you know,
you are proud. We're proud. Oh yeah, I always do that wrong. Look, I'm gonna stick with my signature. I'm just gonna stick with my signature way of it being wrong.
Don't mess around. Y'all throw up blood in here. Somebody gonna shut the stream down. You know, Pottstown, they crazy out there, right, Taylor? So,
anywho, thanks, Tay.
All right, bye.
Bye, girl.
Reggie, this is awesome. I'm excited about this.
I'm enjoying myself. I hope that you guys are enjoying yourselves. You guys are kind of not talking to us, but it's okay.
They got to talk to us. We talking
because we talking to each other, but they watching. I see y'all on here.
And Jennifer's talking to us.
I was going to say thank you, Jennifer. Deshay. Shout out to y'all.
Deshay is talking to us. We got a squad.
Yeah, no, I was just about to say, hopefully you guys are enjoying yourselves as well. I am thoroughly enjoying myself, but we also don't want to keep it too long, so we'll keep it rolling.
Mm-hmm. And by rolling, you mean?
I mean, oh, you better come in with the transitions.
Listen, I just work here. You feel me?
That's not what I meant by rolling, but I guess we were rolling out. I love it here. I love it. I love it. This is a safe space. Yay. Hello, Miss Kate Kwan. How you doing, girl?
What's up? I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't put up Taylor's information.
Oh, yes. Okay. We'll drop it. Right. I'm going to Taylor's IG into the comments, as BC has rudely cut off our next guest. And so just to find Taylor, though, please, right there in the comments, make sure you go and follow her on IG, follow her on Instagram at 1K1. Yeah, I love her brand. Okay, so yes, welcome. Thanks for coming, joining us. We are going to let you tell us a little bit about who you are and what you got going on. I'll say that I've been holding up people's products. I got your product. I got it on the phone. I'm on the phone this time. I've got the electronic version.
Yes.
But I would love to kind of hear what you got going on and let's tell the people.
Okay, so I am a new author. I am a business owner, so I feel like I do a lot of things. I have a nonprofit that's for adolescent girls, and then I have a group home for individuals with intellectual disabilities, and I have a coaching agency, and then now I have a book with some apparel, and I'll be producing some entertainment in the near future as well. But I'm really happy about this book that I wrote. And it's called I Have Value and I Have Worth. And it is a journey to healthy self-esteem. Okay, healthy self-esteem and self-awareness and self-worth. So that's what the book is about.
Man, first of all, that book is just clean. Could you hold up one more time? It's clean. I love clean packaging and products. So is this for a specific target? Can any and everybody get down with this? What's your thought with it?
So when I wrote it, it was for adolescent girls. That's who I had it in mind. So, okay, backstory. So when I was younger, during my adolescent years, I dealt with self-esteem issues, which prompted me to start my nonprofit, First Lady Empowerment, to help encourage and uplift young girls. And at the end of 2019, I kind of went through a shift when my father passed away a few months prior to that. And something just kind of obviously there was a shift, right? And so I was kind of feeling down, and I just needed something that I could pour my energy into, all while helping and encouraging young girls. And so I've done a self-esteem reboot many times just to keep my self-esteem in check. And so I wanted to write something that other young girls could benefit from and kind of steer them away from some of the challenges and issues that come about. Okay. And so that's who it was intended for. But what I'm finding is that it is for adults as well. We need a refresher every now and again. And so it's for young girls. I've seen mother and daughters read it together. And so that's great. A father has had two girls, and he bought the book for his girls. And so he reads it with his girls, and so adults as well. And so really it's just a book that can be utilized by men, fathers, mothers, daughters, friends. It's a really good read, if I may say so myself.
Yes, yeah, girl. Okay.
Say so.
Yes. So yes, definitely. Thank you so much for sharing. Y'all need to get that book. Okay. Y'all need to get into that, get into your work, know who you are, know your value. Actually, I preached about value this weekend. Yeah, that's perfect. I didn't even think about that. Anyways, yeah. Just the idea, the concept. So many of us just struggle with that. And this is like, if we really knew how valuable we were, okay? Like if we really knew and we like walked in that thing, oh my gosh. What would
Yes, if we really knew and actually walked in it, yes. And every now and again, you need a refresher. And so it's it's not a big bulky book. It's actually 40 days of positive affirmations. And in it, I tell stories and give tips on a variety of affirmations and things that, young girls deal with. And there's a place in here where you can journal and some prayers as well in the book. So it can be used for a devotional.
Yep.
All those good things.
So go get it. That's what we're saying. We're saying go get it, all right, and know that you have value, all right, because God put so much inside of you. Y'all don't, let me not reback onto that sermon because that was just still fresh in my mind.
Yeah.
Look at that book. Along the lines of that is a perfect transition. I love the way the Lord just be setting it up. He set it up. It's a perfect transition to this painting here. This one is called Royal Heritage. It's called Royal Heritage. I'm taking it off so I can bring it closer so that you can see, because I don't know if you see the black side here. It is textured. texture there. It is called Royal Heritage because, as we said, we're talking about just a lot of the gold and just the richness that comes from Africa, from our heritage. And also, like, if you see, I know a few people have said it looks like a crown, like it kind of looks like it's very crowned. And it's just more so just realizing the royalness that's in our heritage. Same thing with the pride. Like, just come on, like, have some value. Know that you're valuable. Know that you're worthy. Know that there's so much richness in who you are and where we come from, right? So this is one of two that was inspired by my face. So I posted this. I posted this on my IG and Facebook earlier that when Black Panther came out, everyone was dressing up, and I was kind of like, I don't think they could wear. I don't know. I wasn't gonna do it just because who does that? Like I had never done that, dressed up to go watch a movie at the pandemic. And I was just like, and honestly, that whole pride thing even kind of came back, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And so I painted my face and everything, and so the look that I did then, I did this painting and probably the next one that I'm going to show you. I did those based off of my look, so I just redid the look. This is another canvas here. It's not for sale, but anyway. So real fast, Carly, can you tell us where we can find you, just in case for people that want to get your product, they want to follow, get in touch with you, and also I want to remind the people that are on Instagram, please join us on Facebook and YouTube at by Regina Nicole. Come on over. Okay,
so you can get the book at inspiredbykswan.com, and I'm on social media at Carlisha Swan. You can find me there. Again, inspiredbykswan.com.
Awesome. So you guys need to go and get your products. She has books, she got shirts, she got hoodies, she got a little bit of everything. And definitely get that book. As you said, like if you know somebody, somebody young, you can grab it for them, but also you can grab it for yourself. As you said, we always need some reminders, and the reminders in there are great. It's a great read. Perfect timing and everything like that to be able to get it. It's not too long, not too short, just perfect. So hop in there and grab your book. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. And you're dope, okay? Just so you know.
Yep.
Very good. Yes, thank you.
Thanks, Kalisha. Man.
Hold on. Before you go, because I know you about to say something, but I see the people. I see you guys on Instagram. Come over. Come on to Facebook and to YouTube at by Regina Nicole, so that you can see everything that's going on, so you can see the painting and everything. What are you about to say?
I don't know. I feel like there's a hopeful painting. Something hopeful that
well, that's not what's next, okay? I am the host of this show, okay? This is I'm staying in your lane, all right?
There's something hopeful that people can see. I don't know.
Before we get to hopeful, I want to show you guys the other one that I said was inspired from my face, okay? That goes along with this one. It's called the Royal Warrior. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove myself from the screen, and I'm going to change the painting. And before I do that, I'm just going to tell you what's about to happen next. BC is here. BC Nwade is here, and he's going to lead us in a special music while I switch the painting. And all right, I'm going to go now.
So my treacherous friend is not going to get what she wants today. You hear me? But I do want to let you know that if you would like to support your boy and what I am doing, you can follow me on just about everything at Undivizzle on Instagram, on Twitter, on all those social media sites. But also I have a song called Great Grace on Spotify, and you can go and check that out. And that is the special music that you will receive tonight. Just go on Spotify and play the song, and you can hear it in your house without my, effort on this stream. Regina.
And we praise God for that. Y'all better go get Great Grace. It's a great song. If you're on IG, come over to Facebook and come over to YouTube. But still, you need to go get Great Grace. It is amazing.
Go get it.
Amazing song. So that's all I meant. CBC, I just wanted them to tell them about the song. That's all I was getting.
That's all you'll get.
Great Grace. Come on over to God, guys, and watch. So this is our next painting. And then we have one more, and we're gonna let you guys go. Okay. Cool. Just that simple. All right. So this one is called the Royal Warrior. It just gives me the warrior vibes. Okay. Like fighter vibe, that keep it going vibe. Like this one I said, this one was the first one I did kind of based off my face. And I guess because the whole connection with the whole Wakanda, I think I was probably in there, I was thinking about the whole warriors from Wakanda. That's
were you not smiling in at all? You just stone facing?
It was a smile. This is war. This is a fighter. This is a fighter.
Warrior face.
Fighter, you gotta put your fighter face on.
That's your fighter face? Do it again. Let me see it. I don't know if I'm into it. I don't know how I feel.
Yeah, my fighter face. Did y'all see? Okay. So this is called the Royal Warrior. All right. And so definitely you want to make sure that I hope you guys like that one.
Man, that thing is dope.
This is the biggest one. This one is 30. And so this is the biggest one that I did. And so it kind of just really just encouraging you to fight, but also fight from a royal place. Okay, you better remember why you're fighting and remember how you're fighting. You're fighting, you're still royalty. Okay, because there's a difference between fighting and not being like, but you're gonna fight and be royal while you're fighting. Be fighting
a royal fighthood.
Right there it is.
Making it up.
And along the lines of fighting and along the lines of royalty, so I'd like to stick to time, and we're gonna get going soon. Okay.
Yeah.
Stay with your time. I appreciate you guys coming. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you staying. I appreciate you supporting me. And I absolutely love every single one of you guys. Thank you so much, Jen. And all along the lines of fighting and along the lines of being a warrior, every good warrior, BC. Every good warrior. All right. Look, when did I come this way? Oh. Why am I so preachy?
because you're a preacher of righteousness, ma'am.
Every good warrior, IG. Okay?
Ma'am of God, come on.
Here, but every good warrior needs some fighting tools. Okay.
What we need? You need a hammer?
I do have a hammer. You need the hammer to break your glass in order. The hammer to break your glass in order to make your shield.
Oh.
And this here is the shield of hope that we need to kind of just everything that we talked about, the broken stories from people being in the rivers, all the brokenness that comes, all the different things that come from Africa, the fighting that we've had to do, the heritage, the royal heritage that we've had to claim. We need a shield of hope to keep us hopeful in the midst of all that we've been through, to keep us hopeful from all the turmoil, all the foolishness, all the just hurt, pain, and all the different things that we've been through as a people. We need hope for that, right? And this representation of the hope, the brokenness that's there, but it's also still pretty, like, right? It's broken, but it's just like, it's so pretty. If you can really see, you can't really see the details of the background, but it's just so pretty. So it's like the brokenness was pretty, but it's just like, yes, we've been through a lot. And some of that, yes, has left us broken, but at the same time, it has left us hopeful. And this is a shield, because you know what a shield does?
Right in the eyes.
A shield will cover you. Come on, the shield will cover you, and so you need to be covered in hope and covered in the Lord. Okay. And yes,
I want to know. I know we got to go. We got to run. Random man on the street, wants to obtain your artwork. How can I do so? How can random man on the street do so?
Random man on the street. Somebody just texted me and told me they want your painting.
Random person who just texted her, you better leave my painting alone. That's what I'm saying.
Where are you watching? If you guys are watching over here, well, we about to be done, but Facebook and IG and YouTube. Okay, random person on the street, what you're going to want to do is, first of all, you need to follow me by Regina Nicole, like everywhere. Okay, that's me everywhere. Okay, so your girl is everywhere. I'm out here on Twitter. I don't use it, but I'm there. I'm on IG, which I use the most.
You use IG.
Instagram is the best place to find me, to be honest. And honestly, I would encourage you guys to watch my stories. Like some of the paintings are already sold because they sold in my stories from me painting. So IG is the best place to find me. In my IG stories, you'll see my website there as well. Facebook. Facebook is also by Regina Nicole. We're going to type the website in right here, and I'll put it in the chat for you guys to go there. And honestly, if you guys are interested in any of the paintings that you guys saw tonight, hit me up. I will say that DC is going to let me know when we get off of here if he's taking the Shield of Hope. If not, somebody else wants it. Additionally, Chibra is already gone. Chibra is already gone. That's the one with the animals. And if there's another one that was it, but they didn't confirm. So if you guys wanted the other ones, just let me know.
Do you do commission pieces?
I do commission pieces. So if you want a piece and you see, like, if you really like the animal one, and you're like, "Was I want one with animals or want one with whatever stars, whatever it is." I do commission pieces. I will say that I will choose whether or not I could do the commission piece. I'll let you know. I mean, I'm not that I'm just out here turning people down, but definitely do commission pieces based off of what your commission piece is. Okay. You
got a full schedule. Let them know they can't just run up on you. I'll say it for you.
That, and then we do payment plans as well. I do want to throw that out there too. Like, I know we all out here, so do payment plans as well. You won't see that on the website, but if you contact me, then we can work that out. And yeah, I don't know if you guys have any other questions. You feel free to ask. If you don't, I want to encourage you to take that Shield of Hope with you wherever you go. And
not that one.
And take the Shield of Hope. And also, real talk. This one is competing as a fave right now, just because, man, have pride in who you are, have pride in where you came from, have pride in just your history, in your brokenness, and in your stories. Oh man, I love this one now. Like, I love, just have pride.
Plus, it was made with vibranium. Like, look at the vibranium all over it. Come on, man. Indestructible painting.
Yes. You're so silly. And thank you again so much for being here and for watching. I feel like I am. You want to know why? Because this is by Regina Nicole, and I can do what I want to do. And I pray. Because I can't help myself. All right. So I want to pray that you have hope, all right, in whatever situation you're going through right now. And in that you realize that your brokenness, I can't let you leave without saying that your brokenness can become a work of art when you put it in the right person's hand.
Come on. Open the doors.
I'm not trying to preach, but your brokenness, okay, can become a work of art when you put it in the Creator's hand, okay? Mm-hmm. Created this, and I made a work of art because it was in the right person's hands. And you need to make sure that you are not in my hands, but you are in the Creator's hands, because I can't do it. I can't do nothing with you. I can do something with some but put yourself in the Lord's hands, put yourself in the Creator's hands, and watch what He won't do for you. Let's pray. Father God, I say thank you so much for allowing us to be here right now. God, I thank you so much that you still use broken people. God, you use broken things and you use broken situations. Lord, we just say thank you so much for our brokenness and for using us and for being able to create works of art through us. Lord, we ask that you would just be with each person that is watching, Lord, whatever they're going through, help them to know that their broken situations just literally can become beautiful. Their broken situations can be a masterpiece. Their broken situations can be a work of art. God, I pray over each product-based business that was here tonight. God, I ask that you would bless them, God, that you would just allow them to be able to continue to further their mission and to continue to do your work. And Lord, we just say thank you for life. We say thank you for laughter, for friends, and for just our rich heritage and where you brought us from and where you're taking us. In your precious name we do pray. Amen.
Amen. Yeah, thanks for watching and thanks for supporting.
And BC, thank you to you for joining me. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.
Papa, thank you. Oluwa na go